Welcome to this Vinyasa flow practice. Today we're going to be building the foundations for a strong and sustainable handstand practice. We're going to be opening up the shoulders, activating the core, and building key elements that will allow you to more seamlessly integrate handstands in your movement. So if you're ready, you can join me on your mat in child's pose. So let's find our child's pose, knees wide apart, big toes together. And let's extend the arms forward. Let's start by taking a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And we'll just take a few breaths here, maybe moving the hips side to side, just getting into our body. And then you can slowly make your way into a tabletop and just start to circle over your wrists and knees. So keeping the toes tucked and making the circles quite big so that when you lean back, you're also stretching the soles of the feet. And moving really forward, shoulders past the wrists. And let's switch directions. And come back through center. Now we're going to shrug the shoulders, so squeezing shoulder blades together and then pushing them apart. So we're protracting and retracting the shoulders for 8, 7. Try to make it so that that's the only part of your body that's moving. We're keeping the pelvis pretty stable. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the shoulders protracted, lean forward, and let's bring the weight into the fingertips. And then lean back. And again, keeping the shoulders protracted, lean forward, slight tuck of the tailbone, and bring the hips back to the heels for 3, 2, 1. Stay here in your slight planche position. Keep pushing up through the space between the shoulder blades and slowly come out. Now let's keep the knees together. Come back to your child's pose. Reach the arms forward and we'll make a thumbs up with the hands. So the forehead is glued to the mat. Thumbs are pointing up. Take a deep breath in. Now, as you exhale, keeping the forehead glued to the floor, we're going to lift the hands off the mat. And lower, 10 times. Lift, 9, and lower. 8, 7, 6, 5. It's a little harder than it looks, huh? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the palms of the hands. Now we're staying on the tops of the toes. Think of what we just did in tabletop, except this time we're on the tops of the toes. So start to protract the shoulders, keep rounding your upper back, move forward and lift the knees off the mat just a little bit. So we're here, nice long spine, and then come back to child's pose. And let's do that again. Move forward, protract, bring the shoulders past the wrists, and back. 3 more. And back. Just think of protracting those shoulders, of squeezing navel in. Knees are hovering off the floor. So you should feel the whole core activate. Last one. Hold. And make your way back. Let's walk the hands back to the knees. So we're just sitting on the heels at the back of the mat. And we're just going to nerve floss the shoulders. So left hand can come on the right shoulder. We're pointing the palm facing forward. Bring your thumb into your palm, so right thumb into the palm. Flex the right wrist. Sorry, my words, oh my God. Internally rotate your right arm, and then try to lower the right shoulder, so depress the right shoulder, and then bring it back slightly. And we're just going to push the right arm away for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So usually it's very, very subtle sensations, and we don't want to do too much because we are working with the nerve. So again, left thumb in your palm, flex the wrist, internally rotate, depress the shoulder, and then bring it away from you for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Come back through center. Hands go just behind your knees. We'll take a deep breath in. As you exhale, we push into the mat and we're rounding the spine. Bend the elbows. Let's try to lift the knees and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The feet do not have to lift off the mat, but if they can, then go ahead. Interlace your hands at your lower back. Open up the chest. And then we do that one more time. So hands just behind the knees. Deep breath in. As you exhale, bend the elbows around the spine. Tuck everything. Lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Interlace the opposite grip of your hands at your lower back. Open up the chest. Good. Release the hands. Let's tuck the toes. Sit on the heels. Reach the arms above the head. Interlace the hands at the back of the head and open up the chest. Take a deep breath in so you're slightly leaning back, lengthening the spine. As you exhale, let's round, tuck the chin. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, come back to neutral. Release the fingertips down. Halfway lift back of the mat. Roll over the feet. Exhale, fold forward. Grab opposite hand to opposite elbow and just let yourself sway side to side. And release the hands. One vertebra at a time. Let's roll up to high mountain. Inhale, reach the arms above the head. Interlace the opposite grip of the hands at the back of the head. Open up the chest. Now, as you exhale, we round, come all the way down, one vertebra at a time. And then we're gonna open up the chest, so flat back, come all the way up to high mountain, engage the glutes. Find a little bit of a back bend. Exhale, we round. Inhale, flat back, come all the way up. One more time, exhale. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, come back to neutral, hands to the heart space. Reach the arms above the head, come high on your toes. Exhale, hips to heels lower. And lift again. Exhale, lower. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Halfway lift, breathe in. Walk your hands all the way up to high plank. Let's find side plank on the left hand. Right arm reaches up. And just reach your right arm over your right ear, stretching out the right side body. Keep lifting the hips for 3. Squeeze the legs together. 2. And 1. Right hand comes down, side plank on the right hand. Left arm reaches up.
and over. Lengthen. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Think of engagement through the whole body. Exhale, come back to high plank. Breathe in. All the way down to the belly, lower. Oscillating cobra. We're gonna switch up our oscillating cobra. So inhale, lift the chest. Now exhale, instead of just lowering, think of rounding the spine. So we're undulating the back. Inhale, lift the chest, lift your back. Exhale, round down. For 3. 2. And 1. And let's stay on the belly. Hands come underneath the shoulders. Let's tuck the toes. Now we're going to lift the chest, cactus the arms, and we're flicking the toes. So really active feet. As you breathe in, lift, flick, exhale, lower for 5. Lift, flick, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Reach your arms forward. Exhale, cactus back for 5. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach your arms forward. Now moving from the hip and shoulder joints, let's swim for 5, 4, a little faster, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths here. Really active in the shoulders, lifting the shoulders towards the ears and at the same time externally rotating them. Let's come high on the toes. Bend the knees, hips to heels. Separate the knees wide apart. Now from here, we're going to do that same roll onto the tops of the feet. Protract the shoulders, knees stay just 1 centimeter off the mat. So we come into this little planche variation and then go back to your crouch. Now we're going to straighten the legs, round the spine, ripple forward, upward facing dog. Breathe in. Exhale, 1 vertebra at a time. Reverse the movement back to loaded beast. We'll do both 2 more times. So we move forward, knees hover off the mat, roll onto the tops of the feet. Come back to loaded beast. Ripple forward, upward facing dog. Back to loaded beast. Roll onto the tops of the feet, protract the shoulders, planche variation. Back to loaded beast. Last one, we ripple forward, upward facing. Back to loaded beast. From loaded beast, right knee to left elbow, twist. Right leg reaches up high, bend the right knee, open up the hip. Hold here. Try to square the shoulders and just open from the hip. As you exhale, right foot steps to the outside of the right hand. And you can move around, maybe back and forth, maybe fully straightening the right leg if it feels good. Now let's keep that right leg bent and just lift and lower the back knee for 5, 4, nothing else moves, 3, 2, 1. Left hand stays on the mat, right arm reaches up. Hold. Now using the strength of the core, lift the chest. Find a little bit of a back bend. Right hand finds the back of left leg. Really strong through that left arm. Keep reaching. As you exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Standing splits, top of the mat. Powerful left leg. Try to keep your hips squared. Now we're just going to lift and lower the right heel. So lift and lower for 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay on the toes. Shiva squat, gaze forward for 5, and lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's cross the left knee behind the right ankle, sit down, and we're twisting to the right. So right hand comes behind you, left arm reaches up. Exhale, twist to the right. 5 breaths here. And focus on using the core to twist deeper, squeezing navel in each time you exhale. All right, we're going to keep the right hand behind the right hip. Push into that right hand. Right leg lifts over the left. We're going to push into the left foot and the right hand. Right leg goes underneath the right shoulder. Malasana. Okay. Maybe you've seen this transition before, maybe it's new, so I'll give you a moment to catch up. Now we're here in our Malasana. We're going to come into Prasarita, but we're really pushing into the hands, and we're coming onto the tips of the toes. So hands are about 1 or 2 feet in front of you. Push into the hands, come onto the toes, lift, and then back to Malasana. Maybe the arms reach up for 5, and push, lift, and release. 4, so we're always engaged. Push, Malasana. For 2. And 1. Back to Malasana. Pyramid pose facing the top of the mat. Straighten that right leg. And just enjoy the stretch here for a moment. Let's gaze forward, halfway lift. Step the left foot to meet the right. Exhale to fold. Bend the knees, roll up high mountain. Grab opposite hand to opposite elbow over your head. Lift the elbows, try to bring them behind your ears. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Side bend to the left. Inhale, center. Cactus the arms, open up the heart, press the hips forward. Inhale, reach the arms up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift. Step back, high plank. Lower all the way down to the belly. Lift the chest, flex or point the toes, cactus your arms. Exhale, release, high plank, push up. Downward facing dog. Come high on the toes, breathe in. Loaded beast, so the knees separate wide, hips to heels. From here we roll over the tops of the feet into that planche variation. Protract the shoulders. Make your way back to loaded beast. Ripple forward, upward facing dog. Back to loaded beast. From loaded beast, Left knee to right elbow, exhale. Three-legged dog, bend the left knee, open up the hip, and we hold for 3. Keep pushing through your shoulders. As you exhale, left foot steps to the outside of the left hand. And let's just start to move around, maybe fully straightening the left leg or just little movements, whatever feels good. Now let's keep that left leg bent. Bend and straighten the right knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant your right hand, left arm reaches up, hold. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Keep reaching up through left fingertips. Now with the strength of the core, lift the chest. Find your back bend, left hand finds the back of the right leg, right arm reaches up. As you exhale, cartwheel the hands down, standing splits. Let's lift and lower the left heel for 5. Keep reaching your right leg up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay on the toes, Shiva squat for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross your right knee behind the left ankle, sit down. Left hand comes behind you, right arm reaches up, twist to the left. 5 breaths. Growing tall again, using your deep core muscles to lengthen the spine and twist a little deeper. As you breathe in, let's not unwind. Left hand stays where it is. We free this left leg. Pivot onto the right foot. Left leg goes underneath the left shoulder. Malasana facing the other long side of the mat. Right hands can come down on the floor. Now, if you want to add crow pose or a little hop, you can. I'm going to go for crow. So moving forward, we lift into crow and then back to Malasana, maybe reaching the arms up. And then again, crow for 4. Malasana, arms reach up. Crow for 3. Malasana. Crow for 2. Malasana. Last one, crow. Malasana. Pyramid pose to the top of the mat, so over your left leg, and just enjoy the stretch. As you breathe in, halfway lift, step forward and fold. Rise up, high mountain. Hands to the heart space, exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up. Cactus, the arms open up the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Step back, high plank. Come all the way down to the belly. Cactus the arms, flick the toes, inhale. Exhale, release. High plank. Downward facing dog, breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, come high on the toes. Bend the knees. From here, right knee to left elbow. Fallen star. Extend the right leg out. Left arm reaches up and over. Hold for 3. Keep reaching through left arm and lifting those hips. As you exhale, left hand comes down, three-legged dog, right leg reaches up and back. Right foot steps to the outside of the right hand. Right arm reaches up, one full breath. Inhale, lift the chest. Find your back bend. Now, as you breathe out, we're gonna drop the left knee, come into half splits, airplane wings. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, half splits, airplane wings. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, half splits, airplane wings. Pause here. Lift the chest. Keep your right leg straight. And let's see if we can reach the arms up and balance lifting the right leg. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your right knee so it's 90 degrees. Now from here, we're gonna hop up to handstand with L-shaped legs. If it's too much for today, standing splits is fine. So standing splits will come here, and then we'll meet back in this shape. Same for handstand. So we push off this right leg, the front leg, arms stay up, shoulders up towards the ears. We're gonna place those hands at the top of the mat, and then come back down into this lunge. We'll do that 4 more times. Inhale. And it doesn't matter if you're holding, we're just trying to build this handstand into our flow. 2 more. Last one. Come back here. As you exhale, let's bring the hands down. Step back, three-legged dog. Bend the right knee, open up the hip. Wild thing if it feels nice. Now as you exhale, let's sit down. Keep the right leg bent. Left hand stays behind you. Right arm reaches on the inside of the right leg towards your left foot. Reach as far as you can, and then let's wrap the right arm around the right leg. Maybe the left arm wraps behind the back, and maybe you can hold the hands just behind your right hip. Deep breath in to open up the chest. Exhale to round the spine, bringing forehead to your left knee. For 5. And then slowly release. Left hand comes behind you. Come back to wild thing. High plank. Your vinyasa of choice now. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Come high on the toes. Bend the knees. From here, left knee to right elbow. Fallen star, extend the left leg out. Right arm reaches up, and then stretch your right arm over your right ear. Stay strong in your legs, stay strong in your core, your arm, your whole body is engaged here for 3, 2, and 1. Right hand comes down, three-legged dog. Left foot steps to the outside of the left hand. Left arm reaches up. With the strength of the core, lift your chest, find your back bend. From here, half splits, airplane wings. Anjaneyasana, inhale. Exhale, half splits. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, half splits. Last one. Keep your left leg straight, reach the arms up. If it's too hard, you can untuck your right toes. Lift that left leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, release. 5 hops or 5 times standing splits. Work your way up to it. You don't have to achieve everything today. For 5. 4. 1. And then we plant the hands. 3-legged dog, left leg rises. Bend the left knee, open up the hip. Wild thing, stretch. As you exhale, slowly sit down. Keep your left knee bent, pointing up towards the sky. Left arm reaches towards right foot. And then let's wrap the arms around the left leg. Open up the chest. Exhale, fold. As you breathe in, release the bind, come back to wild thing. So right hand is behind you, high plank, your vinyasa of choice. We'll sit on our knees and just rest the hands on your lap. We're going to stand on the knees for camel pose. Tuck your toes and separate your knees hip width distance apart. Let's bring the hands on the lower back. Start to press the hips forward, open up the chest. And you can either stay there, make sure you're not feeling any compression in your lower back. If you can easily bring the hands down onto your heels, go ahead. Just keep squeezing those shoulder blades together. Keep lifting the chest and pressing the hips forward. If you have any deeper variation of camel that you want to go into, go ahead. Just be mindful. And then very slowly come out with control. Sit on the heels, close the eyes. Hands can rest on your lap. Maybe very gentle rolling of the neck. Half circles if it feels good. And let's slowly make our way into tabletop and then all the way onto our back. You can bring the knees into the chest and gently rock side to side, massaging your back. And let's cross the right ankle over the left knee for figure 4. Either holding the back of the left thigh or front of left shin. Take 5 breaths. Now we're going to extend both legs, right leg up, left leg parallel to the mat, but hovering. Lift your chest, hold the back of your right leg. Hold for 5. Reach your arms around the right leg. And release. Bend the right knee. Twist, right knee goes over to the left. Without forcing anything. Just breathing into it.
come back through center. Knees into the chest. Cross your left ankle over the right knee for figure 4 stretch. And we extend both legs, both arms wrap around the back of the left leg. Lift the forehead to your left knee, hold. Reach your arms around the left leg, hold. And release the back of the head, bend your left knee, gentle twist. And it was a strong practice, a lot of activation. So it's important to also know when to let go. So if you haven't already let go of your breath and of the tension in your body, now is the time. Come back through center, hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a big hug. Maybe you lift the forehead to the knees one last time. And you squeeze. And exhale, let everything go. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. From my heart to yours, namaste.